Dun, 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 dun,
Bum 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 bum.
Welcome to the Hat Chat podcast. That was I think it was the Philharmonic that did that one.
It was a special live performance.
Yeah, that was. It wasn't recorded in the studio, which you might have been thinking.
This is good, Ass.
That was done completely live and unplanned.
If you'd like to submit a fingal for us to play at the beginning of a Hat Chat, please send it to hatchat@hat-films.com, and we will consider it to be played to the masses that listen to our podcast.
This is an urgent appeal for fingals.
Don't
Please.
Should we do like a sad one?
An urgent
we need
Please.
your fingers. We've not had fingers in at least 1 week.
It just takes a little bit of time
and we
to
just need them.
pick up
Otherwise
those
we'll die.
keys and type in hatchat@hat-films.com and then put in your fingal, please.
Once again,
Every little fingal helps.
I'm asking you for fingals. No, but thanks very much for listening. Thanks to our members and Patreon members in particular who back this podcast. We appreciate it.
Big backers.
Intend to keep making it. So thanks very much.
How many have we made up until now, Ross?
Well, 225.
Because this is the episode.
The 225th.
This is the 225th episode.
That's right.
Thanks, Ross Hornby.
Yeah.
And thanks, Alex Smith. And
Thank
thanks
you.
to me,
And
Chris
thank
Hodson
you.
Trott,
Brilliant.
the
Yep.
three hosts of this podcast today.
Exactly. Although AI did one of those summaries on YouTube and it just said that I was another co-host. And
What? Didn't give you a name?
It said Christopher,
Right.
Alan, and
Alan,
other co-host.
the other one. That's brilliant.
Which is funny. It just didn't acknowledge me, and it thought you were Christopher, which I'm not sure if you introduced yourself as Christopher. Maybe you did.
Maybe it's.
Sorry, I'm Alan. Christopher's his actual name.
We do keep calling you Alan, though.
I think
You can forgive AI for getting it mixed up.
we're
You guys are
poisoning.
helping me to keep my privacy and obscure my presence online by confusing search engines as to what.
And make you look more suspicious in airports.
Well, that's.
Is this
what-
Alan or Alex?
Sorry, what?
You'd probably be
Search him.
flagged
Strip search him.
if you're Alan Smith as well as Alex, I think.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
And last week we got the Fingal maker's name wrong. We put Rotrot when it was Rotot.
Is it
So you just
Rotot?
put your own name in someone else's name.
I mean,
And they were like, well, maybe they've got Trot on the brain.
I am
I
Trot.
guess we did. I mean, it's not an absurd thing to suggest that somebody would have Trot's name in their name for a hat Fingal.
That's a good point, other co-host.
Thank you, Christopher.
Anything to say, Alan?
No, what have we got on the billet today?
I thought we could discuss the urgency and desperate nature of losing discs, which has been in the news last couple
Physical
of days.
media.
Physical media is kaput.
It's on the out.
From
Sony's saying no.
2028, Sony has decided they will no longer make formatted discs. That's kind of crazy.
You don't own anything anymore.
Games on disc, rather.
Yeah.
Which is
Less wasteful, though, isn't it?
It's less wasteful, but then at the same time, I think the worry that most people have is the entire retail exchange market for buying a game, playing a game, and then just selling it, which
Doesn't
is a
exist.
perfectly viable thing. That's going to kill that off.
Yeah.
Slowly, obviously, but
Yeah.
Not to mention the preservance
yeah, having an actual
Of-
physical copy.
of the media itself could get lost. Like if Sony goes under for whatever reason, their
good
entire digital marketplace
Yeah. A good
is on
example,
servers they can't afford anymore.
Sony removed
all that's
500
lost.
titles the other day
There you go.
from people's libraries
Is that
Of
videos? Films, yeah.
that they owned. They paid money for that, and they've taken it off their servers.
Why is that? Because rights have changed, or they're just not hosting the data
So they're just
anymore?
not hosting it.
Okay.
So that's the.
That seems
with
odd.
that happening so soon with this announcement,
Mm.
it's a bit disastrous for them, really, because it's like you can just take the game away, pay £100 for a GTA 6 special edition or whatever.
Or if they're going to take the data off somewhere, send it to you in a disc.
Yeah,
I think that could be like for those people that had their films taken off of them.
give it to them.
Because the thing is, right? It's very strange that they did that, to shut down and just like go, hey, you bought
Yeah,
this thing,
that
now it
is
doesn't
strange.
exist. Like that feels like the absolute reason not to do these kind of
Yeah.
things. But equally, like if you are trying to act in good faith and you're like, well, we want to reduce the amount of disk wastage there is, all that sort of stuff. We want to centralize memory. I don't know, whatever reasons they've got. But like, I do think that they should like maybe send you a physical copy of it if they're going to remove it from their servers at the very least.
I think the issue is on PS5, it might be a little bit different now. I haven't really bought any games on there in a while, but the cost of the digital version has been more expensive than the disc version.
Yeah.
Historically, and I'm guessing there's a reason for that. Is it just
so expensive
convenience reason? I don't know, but
to host it,
you shouldn't be paying more because you're technically getting less, and you're guaranteed nothing. In the terms of services, like I think they could take it offline.
What if they offered so your PlayStation can have an accessory which is essentially a Blu-ray burner, and you can burn your own discs or back them up. Would that be an option? Do you think people be on board with that?
Yeah, I think that's an excellent way to do it. The problem is obviously that you can't do that with games because they have controls on them.
DRM and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Bootleg versions. You're back to the bootleg problem. So yeah, really selling your own secure hard disk to someone is the best way to do that, because otherwise either you have to enable bootlegging or you have to go completely soft.
Because ultimately, like all the games we've had on Steam, because this hasn't really been an issue for people who have Steam on PC, because you've always had to download your games.
Yeah,
I mean, there used to be PC. I used to get discs for PCs a long
very
time
much
ago,
so,
but that's been a thing of the past for a long time. And I don't remember it being such a hoo-ha then.
I also think it's because we're currently the
worry of like losing that media at their behest.
Well, you had a choice back then, right? It's like you could choose to have a Steam library for the convenience sake of things, or you could get the physical media. And I think because Steam never offered physical and took it away, it was never that thing. It was like, well, it was your choice to begin with to buy that on Steam. Therefore, whereas Sony obviously has physical media to begin with and is now taking that away. It's a different psychological effect.
This might be a brain dead take, but I think it's
brain rot take.
This is the reason this is happening is because, and the reason people are worried, and I think the reason that everything's going this way and it's not great. Like there's almost like a globalization of compute and hosting going on, where
centralization,
where everything used to be, consumer-facing stuff remained consumer-facing, right? So it's like, hey, we've made all these discs for you. We've made this piece of this gaming device for you. We've made this consumer product for you, and it will have this supply line and this support. That's what this product is. Now that everything seems to be moving towards hosting and compute as a sort of purified resource, at any moment, but the consumer is just a segment of the demand for those resources, right? So whereas like the consumer didn't necessarily compete in the same spaces like the military does, or education and scientific research does, but now they are all essentially just compete for the same resource. So that they're in like a different marketplace now. Whereas it used to be, so the reason things are becoming, I don't know, worse for the consumer is because they're now having to compete against other things. They are not the end target for everything. And I think that this will continue to happen. And this is a symptom of that process and why people are worried at the same time. So it's like...
There's also shit because hard drives are more expensive now.
Yeah, exactly.
So like, it's now a position where it's like, now I have to store, like, I've got a library of games. You can, for a lot of games, you could just put it in your drive and it will work, right? And also a lot of games will then make you download, like, 100 gigs worth of shit on top of it.
Yeah.
So like I can see why that might be like, well, what's the point in the disc? It's just giving you access to a download. But I think that
it acts
it's quite
as
nice to have it.
It acts as a physical key as well.
It is a physical key,
to confirm. Like obviously, you do need, if they're going to remove the data from servers, that's a big problem. That's and the same if you don't own the whole thing if you can't download it all and hold it somewhere. Yeah, of course you're subject to the whims of.
Unless they change something in the game that you previously liked, and like, oh well, I'll just play the original disc. No, I don't know. Maybe it's a dinosaur concept to be worried about, but because
Steam offers quite a lot of these things. So, like developers, for example, you can go into the properties of a game and choose a different version of the game.
Yeah.
And you can also do a backup as well of the game, and it's all the files that you would usually get, and Steam just allows you to do it.
I feel like they might end up getting to a middle ground where right now they're getting rid of those 500 films. And they're probably statistically something like they never watch them. They're really old. They've got low viewership and low ownership like amounts. So these are the best ones for us to get rid of. And it will be like a creeping wave of like, okay, you have to pay this to keep your game going. This is like an upkeep fee because of all those things.
You already have to pay.
But then what will happen is costs will get so high because of how much is passed on to the consumer to just maintain your access to your thing, right? That I reckon they will start offering like a one-time physical purchase of things again. Like Karl Marx, everything goes around in cycles, and I think that about products. I think that about politics. I think that about economics. I think that about, unfortunately, I don't think that about the climate, because it doesn't go around in a circle. It does. Collapses. Well, I mean, it does when it works, but right now
it just won't have humans in it.
Yeah, I suppose so, or much insects.
It won't be habitable
fish.
for the current. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, but yeah. Essentially, like, I think that's what will happen once consumers become unable to happily exist and buy the product that you're trying to sell. Then you have to offer something new. So it's all just market forces. Like this. Yeah. I think it's quite fatalistic of an opinion that I have, to be honest with you. Sort of fatalistic. I don't know.
But it's strange. I mean, when the PS2 came out, that was basically everyone's first DVD player as well. So, like, you're also taking away or limiting access to something that you previously played Blu-rays on, the PS5's disc.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously they've been phasing out anyway.
They have been phasing it out. I think the newest PlayStation...
Laptops don't have disc drives anymore, all this other stuff.
The PS5 Pro just doesn't have an option now, does it? To have a physical...
You'd have to buy a separate disc drive.
So it basically isn't available.
To play your previous games.
It's an accessory. So
yeah, to downloading... I mean, we're used to this concept on Steam, and so it's not that much of a shock. But then I can definitely see the downsides for... it's a huge market, consoles. Yeah. But also, like, just thinking about it, like, yeah, I'm not going to go out and buy a separate Blu-ray player. Now I'm going to have to stream it anyway. So if it's more expensive, I'm going to pirate it.
Yeah, so I was thinking, like, when do we get our eye patches out and sail the seas?
That doesn't form a solution in a functioning system.
No, but
I'm not saying you think that, but
they're
I'm just
going to
saying,
fuck themselves doing the same thing that historically they kind of got to a point where everyone's like, oh, this is actually quite good, streaming. Because I think honestly, music is currently in a great place in terms of you can stream everything, and it's not crazy expensive.
It's not super great for the artist, but
it's not great for the artist, but like I found so much more music. I think the format they have now is really good in comparison to what it was. Whereas
apart from you don't know if you're listening to AI music now or not.
You don't know, yeah.
Can I also just say that, like, yes, okay, Spotify doesn't pay enough to artists, but to all the ones that actually make it, it still pays more than a living wage. Like, as in, I'm not defending Spotify here. What I'm saying is,
there's a lot of people
most musicians, the big guys and medium guys too, could afford to earn less money. I think you're right. There is this sweet spot between not charging the consumer too much and distributing art to potentially make people more money. Like, and again, not just defending Spotify paying people fuck all. I think the point I wanted to make was, I feel like there's a lot of very, very rich musicians that probably don't need to,
they're normally fighting on behalf of smaller artists who are just getting screwed over.
Oh, I know that. I don't know.
And obviously, then because labels. I mean, the music industry itself is just all fucked. And
maybe I need to detach the musician element to it and just attach a rich people element to it instead. Just say people who earn. You don't really need to earn more than a sort of £1 million a year, do you? Hopefully.
But this is the thing: access to music is easier, basically, and that's really good. But like, streaming platforms now are like there's 20 of them or however many of them now. Other studios are bringing out individual ones. You've got subscriptions left, right and centre, and it's becoming exhausting, and I think that's going to be their downfall as well, because people will be like, this is ridiculous.
Consumers get exhausted.
If you're going to have to download it from somewhere that could just take it offline, you could just download it and then keep it.
And is that not market forces at work? Really?
Yeah, I suppose so.
It's that push and pull between the provider and the consumer, and how much they can each get off of each other. And I guess that's why people like to be activists about stuff like this. I think I haven't used physical media in 5 years, but I can see why this is a sort
5 years,
a good example of the creeping difference in ownership rights and all that sort of stuff. Like,
well, I bought Lord of the Rings on disc,
Blu-ray,
the 4K.
4K.
I haven't watched it yet, but I bought it.
You've got it ready.
I wanted it.
It's nice.
I wanted a physical copy. I was like, Lord of the Rings.
They can't take that away from me.
Yeah, that's cool.
They can't take that away from me. They'll probably change it, maybe tweak it, do a remaster, release that again in 5-10 years.
All you need is
I'll get that one too, and I won't watch it.
Yeah,
but I'll have it.
Get a NAS. Open up some open source, like Netflix-esque software.
Well, in this day and age, I haven't got 10 grand.
That's true. That's a really good point. Cheaper to get a DVD/Blu-ray player and just get stuff from CEX. Start loading up now, because they're going to take your movies away.
All the crappy second-hand hard drives that you used to be able to sell down there for like I'll give you 11 quid for this like old spinning
now
disc hard drive.
True, yeah.
Now you're like
disc drives will be the new currency.
Yeah. Man.
It's wild. But then, like, we're in a time of, like, excessive consumption, right?
I think maybe we're coming out of that, but I think we have been, yeah.
The day of, like, having your collection and then picking something out of your collection to watch again because you've got your limited amount of things is just a thing of the past. Like, you're on Netflix being like, oh, I don't want to watch that, don't want to watch that. All these new things.
Constantly.
All these new things that you're just choosing not to watch because you've just got a wealth of options, too many, so much noise. And everyone's saying to buy these physical discs and things. We don't have the mindset to go back to your limited pool, your catalogue.
Yeah.
So it's an interesting change that's happening, I guess.
Personal
We've become addicted to new this, new that. But no, I think maybe the age of like excessive consumption started to die with the cost of living crisis. Like, I do think that like that has changed a lot of the way people are behaving, the way they're thinking. I think that like people aren't necessarily like not earning money and all that sort of stuff, but I do think that I'd like to think, maybe that's just my personal experience.
You're being priced out of certain things.
Well, perhaps being priced out, or perhaps people considering things a bit more, going like, do I really need this? Like,
realizing
do you buy
that
films off of like Amazon or anything?
Yeah, occasionally. Yeah,
just to watch then. And there.
No, I'll hold it and then I'll buy it. So I won't rent one. No, if I'm going to buy a film, I'll wait until it's below a tenner, and then I'll sometimes buy it
on their account.
Apple TV or Amazon. Yeah, exactly. And I know that's stupid. You know, I do get that. But I think the difference was
it's just if somebody offered you the exact same but on disc, would you still rather it just be digital?
Probably. At this point,
yeah.
I mean, because I'm willing to take that risk though. Like, I get like I have like 5 films maybe on those services because it's like when I wanted to rent a film.
Normally discount stuff, don't they?
Yeah, it's like the difference. 6 quid is a rental or 10 quid is to own it. I'm like, well, I could show this to somebody else at some point, right? So I'll do the £10 version.
But I think that's part of the market psychology.
Yeah, sure. Ease of it as well.
Is they bridge that gap between owning.
It's called the staircase strategy, where you price a better service at a slightly less.
Why would I rent it for a one-off for 24 hours or whatever, or 48 hours, when I can own it for £4 more?
But I have already watched a couple of those films twice, so like, at different times, right? You don't necessarily want to watch Dune back to back over the 48 hours.
So if that was to be taken away from you, like Sony,
3 more times,
like Sony's done,
I'd be frustrated. I'd really like to understand what they're doing. How are they allowed to do that?
But you've justified watching it twice as it being fine.
Yeah.
So because that's your money's worth.
Because I don't want to have to stress about it. This is the other thing. There are lots and lots of things that stress me already.
Convenience.
And so for me, like, not worrying about something like that is just a sacrifice I've made to be like, okay, I might lose £10, but in the scheme of things, how much is that £10 worth in terms of worrying about it, like about that sort of thing? You know, like, I get if I had like thousands of pounds worth of a library or something that suddenly went away, I'd be like, what in the actual fuck? Like, I get why people are precious over it, but I don't personally. It's not a key concern of mine right now.
Wasn't there an issue with, I think it was Bruce Willis? So obviously he's got dementia and he wanted to give his Apple library of music to his daughter or something, but he wasn't allowed to sign it away or something like that. Even though surely obviously he could just give her the password or whatever. But
the agreement is just between him and Apple.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
And obviously, so he doesn't own those things.
Yeah.
Whereas obviously you could just give a stack of vinyl to her and that's passed on. But like, that's kind of crazy, isn't it? The kind of control, the digital control they have over that thing. Even though obviously, there's workarounds and you can just download it all under his account. But it's just crazy that these kind of little hidden things in the background are just like, you don't really own it.
Secret trick to it is you open up all the libraries.
Yeah.
You get a mini disc player. And you aux out, press play, press record.
Shit.
And then you've got the whole library on mini disc.
How long does a mini disc run?
I don't know, but you got to keep
7 hours. Is it?
I don't think it's
20 hours. 20 hours on a mini disc.
20 hours.
Apple
maybe.
can't stop you doing that, can they?
They can't stop you doing that. No, but you can't stop you recording off of the radio either. Like, I mean, you could just download it.
I remember discovering that when I was a kid with a cassette. You know, when you record it on a.
Out.
Huh?
Yeah.
I used a cassette. I didn't realize you could record off the radio with a cassette player. And like when I first worked out as like a 10-year-old, I was like,
You're trying to stop it before the radio host.
Yeah. And then you like put
they
this on.
specifically talk over those so that people wouldn't record them off the radio.
Right.
I think they're encouraged to like talk over the intro of it and the outro, so that it was always.
And they keep pulsing the volume to duck it
so
while they're talking.
Coming up next, and they're still kind of
bastards.
Okay, right.
Hilarious.
Love a bit of Tay-Tay. Tay-Tay.
Oh yes.
But yeah, I mean.
Married now.
Shut up. We're 2 minutes in to the song.
Jet.
What do you think about the people who said they're not going to get the next console because of this?
I mean, yeah,
do you think they will anyway?
Boycott. I think everyone's going to do it anyway. I think it's all bark, no bite.
It's all market forces. Whether or not they can afford it.
Everyone says like, don't
it's probably the thing where
like
you kind of want the little guy to be like actually succeed in this scenario, but like you know that everyone's just going to buy them. They're going to buy GTA at the highest price.
Yeah.
They're going to buy the next console.
The thing is,
probably buy the extended hard drive that costs $10,000.
I think the thing is, like, say for Reddit, for example, you see a lot of people sharing the same frustrations and annoyances, and it's like, we're all going to boycott this, and it's got 1,000 comments or whatever, and then you realise they're a drop in the fucking ocean. Not everyone thinks the same way, and you realise, oh shit, I'm in an echo chamber.
And the CEOs know.
What?
They know this.
They do, yeah.
Whatever's in that person's pocket, if they really want it, they can afford to spend it, they will spend it. Right? They're like, I mean, honestly, I think we're all in like a pause moment, really, of us. Everyone's waiting for like hardware. If you're doing things like building computers or buying games consoles, you're probably quite attached to the cost of hardware, right? You are quite attached to like the prices of things, and I've seen why things cost so much. So like, I imagine for a lot of people, they're kind of waiting it out to see like, don't buy at the peak. Is this going to be the peak forever? Like, is extra manufacturing going to come online to help deal with this? You know, is there going to be a new way of doing stuff in the future that will hopefully free up some of this hardware? I don't know. But like, right now, I mean, I've got a 40 series graphics card, and it's absolutely fine. There is nothing. I mean, it's a good card, but like, there is nothing it cannot do. And I don't know why I wouldn't wait for like another 2 years just to see.
You don't want to get a few more frames on Minecraft. You can get like, 400 frames, I reckon.
But I feel like there was a leap, right, from like when they went to like 20s to 30s to 40s. There's been such a power leap now that it's given them so much headroom that I don't know like why I'd want to buy another card.
It's just the latest game's always going to have some slight edge, and you're like, oh no, I need to get the newest.
You say that there are a lot
card.
of AAA companies are just cancelling games and not releasing them because the costs are so high to release games in general. And indie developers are not going to like push the limits of graphics cards. They want as many people to play the game as possible. So I think,
and in a way, that's a good thing.
Yeah, it is a good thing.
Like it makes you focus on gameplay. Right? You know, it makes you focus on. So again, market forces.
I think that the time of like hitting highest fidelity graphics is no longer the marketing strategy.
No. Because it looks pretty great.
Yeah, people are becoming aware that gameplay is king.
Yeah.
In this circumstance, and a lot of games recently have like the indie breakouts have disrupted it.
Yeah.
So much, and also the Unreal Engine is diminishing returns, in my opinion, of like graphical fidelity and the new things they're releasing. Buggy messes often. Yeah. And it's like, I don't want to put that feature in my game if it's going to be a massive buggy mess.
Yeah.
So
NVIDIA Hairworks explosion.
10 million strands of hair
all going in different directions.
My PC's on fire.
Right, is it a beyond the hardware nightmare?
I think from that, the advice I would give everybody is start putting stocks in the now defunct Blockbuster, because I think physical media is coming back in a big way, and the big rentals are coming back.
And they haven't managed to rent out some of their empty units, so they can just go straight back in.
I think they just go straight back in.
They survived it.
We go back hard into physical renting media.
Incubating.
Blockbuster vibes, yeah.
What we call it instead? Blockchain Buster?
Blockchain Buster.
Yeah. Nice.
That's of the time. It's meta. It's of the time, I suppose.
Yeah.
But yeah, sad time for discs.
Not
good times, because I mean, it's good times for environmental waste, I suppose, if people don't want the plastic waste. But that's normally just sat on a shelf in CEX. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. But do we want like the companies storing that media and the ability to take it away from you? That's the caveat to that.
Not really, although have we ever worried about that whilst downloading Steam games?
No, because we always
one day that might go bust.
We just assume that
no idea.
They're always available. Like, how many games have been removed from your library that you're aware of?
Shit ones, obviously. But it's like, remember remember GTA San Andreas when there was like some sort of sex scene in the secret one, then they had to release a patch to like get rid of it. You could have if you had the original disc, you'd have the original sex scene on it.
I don't remember that ever being a thing.
Hot coffee. You don't remember that?
I don't remember hot.
You don't
Was
remember
it was it with a stripper in the back of a no, not the car thing.
There's a mod. Hot coffee San Andreas. Hot coffee controversy.
San Andreas, was it?
Oh God.
You need to verify your age, Ross.
Oh, I don't want to just.
Would you like to learn more?
Sending me to a home feed. Look, it said the hot coffee mod in GTA San Andreas unlocked hidden playable sex scenes left on the game's disc by Rockstar Games.
Whoops! How did that get on?
Forced Rockstar to record copies, patch the game, and briefly earned it an adults-only rating. So yeah,
I don't remember that. So I never played San Andreas, to be fair.
What?
I know, it's crazy, right? I just skipped it.
Sucked into the WoW.
Probably at that time.
San Andreas.
I played the shit out of GTA 3 when it came out. And that was like a revolution. Holy shit.
It was the first 3D one, right?
First 3D one that also just had a story and just went to town and
it was really good.
Set a whole new standard for gaming.
San Andreas is probably one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, because it had like the whole, you could get fat, you can get fit.
It had so much like identity and character, and it had a lot of like fun in it. Yeah, like stuff like that. Like you could
and hidden sex scenes.
And hidden sex scenes.
Hot coffee, apparently. Vice City, I really enjoyed. I did play that one.
Vice City was amazing. The music made that one amazing as well.
So I'm looking forward to 6 not being physical media for that.
Yeah, looking
shit,
forward to that
man.
download.
Damn it. I have to boycott it now, don't I?
If it was 400 gigabytes, would you be mad?
It's quite large.
It's large, but like...
So how big it's going to be?
Honestly, when you download Call of Duty now, it's 250 gig. For like Call of Duty. And it makes you download like two other Call of Duties at the same time.
Does it look
it's really
like it's 250 gig?
No.
No? Is it like really good looking game?
Looks fine. It's just like it's bloated as fuck. And they make you download shitloads of other shit with it.
Great.
I don't think Rockstar will do that. I think they'll have...
On a PS5, it's slow.
Yeah, you're not going to take up half your hard drive.
Does PS5 not have a gigabit Ethernet connection?
Not everyone's got gigabit.
What Wi-Fi standard are they using?
It's still not fast enough, even though it's got an SSD in it. It's just not very fast downloading.
So what are you looking at? What sort of speed peak?
Well, there was a bug, because I wanted to download called Modern Warfare, right? 2019 Modern Warfare, the best one, amazing. Wanted to download it. I had the disc, so I put the disc in. No, you can't just use the disc. You have to download. So I downloaded like 3 packs, whatever. Then it said, oh no, you have to download every pack, otherwise you just can't play it at all. So you have to download the campaign, the multiplayer, some Spec Ops, part 1 and 2. Then like 2 other compatibility patches, each of them about 16 gig. Right? It took 2 days.
So
and then when I tried to play it, it didn't work because it then has another bug that you have to counter by saying that you verified it separately. I have the disc, by the way. And then it re-downloaded 2 other of the same patches again. So that's why it took 2 days. Because I was like, oh, I'll just leave it running. And then I came back to it. It's like, oh, that didn't work. And then it's just a fucking bug. It's like, oh, known bug for the last 4 years. Means that it will just automatically forget that it exists and re-downloads 2 massive packs.
Christ.
It's like, that is console gaming. That's my experience of console gaming in the modern
It's
era.
awful, isn't it?
And I'm just like, it's a PS4 game I'm putting in a PS5. You should just fucking play.
It should.
But it makes you download every single other option.
Yeah.
And then it's like, well, actually, just download Modern Warfare 2 while you're at it. It's like, no, I don't want to download all of them.
Oh, thank you for
Just
downloading
download
Modern Warfare 2. We've got that one actually starting up first. So you can play that one whilst the other one downloads.
It's more of a question. This is Call of Duty just being shit.
So on gigabit internet, 400 gigs, it's going to roughly take you about an hour to download it.
That's good.
And that's like if it goes okay.
I don't think it'll be 400.
And maximizes
depends what the servers manage to serve as well, right?
Probably won't.
Probably won't. Like I've never seen. I think the fastest I've seen on my connection is like 800 megabytes down, which is quick. Like 80% of my 1 gig connection. But like
I feel sorry for everyone.
First 80 gigs will be on the disc.
Yeah. I feel sorry for everyone that has probably booked that day off. Probably can't get any more than 1 day.
Oh yeah, I feel really sorry for them as well.
And then they end up just downloading the game all day.
But that's yeah.
I mean, yeah.
That's the reality.
I think maybe wait a week. Like I've decided to wait a week, wait for the entire series of like House of the Dragon to come out because like
I kind of want to watch it now because there's a bit of incest in there apparently.
Oh, nice, yeah. Nice. There was already incest in it.
That tickles you.
Was there?
Yeah.
Oh, you should have told me.
Yeah. The
him.
main character marries her uncle and has kids with him.
Okay. Sick.
That's horny.
Yeah.
GTA 6 should be. It says it's expected to have a massive file size of roughly 200 to 300 gigabytes.
Big boy.
I mean, Red Dead Redemption 2 was big, wasn't it? 100 and something.
It says the state of Leonida. Maybe I've said it wrong. Leonida. Fuck.
For what?
Is what the map is on. It's 64% larger than the map in GTA 5.
64%.
Yeah. How many fucking mountains are they going to put in to fill that space?
That's big, man.
Because GTA 5, a lot of that space is a mountain.
And a lot of desert.
You look at that
well.
map; it's a mountain and desert, and it's just like.
Does it count the ocean as well around it?
I don't know. It looks big.
I had no complaints really with the last game's map.
I think
I like the mix of like open spaces
different types of areas
and stuff, because like you're flying planes and jets around. Like, you can
fatigued.
cover a lot of ground.
You can get fatigued in a world that's too big.
Yeah,
you're like, God, fuck me. I actually don't know.
Yeah.
If I love so much going on.
I love seeing the GTA subreddits and how granular they get with their estimation on like what this game is going to achieve.
Yeah.
It's like it gets down to like, do you think they're gonna like track all the NPCs' bowel movements in the game?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
I've got several screenshots. Huh?
What's the name for that? Like where it's like something AI.
Radiant AI.
Radiant AI. Is that what it is?
Where
it follows every.
That's just what Elder Scrolls does.
This is what Bethesda called their AIs. Like,
is it?
Basically,
everyone had a routine.
Where each AI lives their own life, and they're all getting on with things. They're not just in a loop going around the corner and then coming back.
Yeah, they go to a store or work, and then they eat something and go to sleep.
I feel like if they did integrate that, it would be the least kind of people wouldn't pay attention to it.
Absolutely,
you get one person who blows up on YouTube who's I followed around this guy in the supermarket for 6 hours.
I can tell you who most likely has colorectal cancer based on how often they're pooping. In GTA 6.
Yeah, in GTA 6. Maybe we should just do that.
Well, this one did because you actually went to
the NPC. I
have a feeling that doctor surgeries are actually going to be working in the game.
Oh, okay.
And then you'll have NPCs going in and getting scans and then coming out with diagnosis of colorectal cancer.
Crying, bursting into tears,
sitting on a bench eating a burger.
You go over the suppressed handgun, put him out of his misery. That's GTA, baby.
Is there a realistic feature that you think the game should have? Do you think they'll introduce refueling? Because that wasn't in GTA 5. It's one of the most tedious things you could possibly think to want to do to your car.
Yeah.
But like, it's like elements of realism where it's like, fuck, I've got to refuel my car. I'm in a car chase with.
I think that would be if it makes gameplay interesting and not just arduous. Like a lot of those survival games that we play just have unnecessary hunger and thirst mechanics.
Yeah,
which just
I agree.
Drag everything down.
I'd love better in-vehicle mechanics.
What, vehicle going inside a vehicle?
So cars that can go onto boats, that can go onto planes, that can go onto trains. Like, that was always something we could just about do in the last game.
The
but
cargo
it was never
bob.
Like cargo bob's great, but like that's just and we use that all the time, and that's one example of a moving vehicle. But like
most of it was like a cutscene, right? Where you go into a thing and then it's kind of like a loaded level, rather.
Yeah, because I get it's hard to like get one moving object within a game to attach to another moving object and for that to track around properly. But
not for Rockstar.
Not for Rockstar, right? And that'd just be really cool. I'd love to like fill one of those huge cargo planes with like 3 cars. Like Just Cause is really good at doing this kind of gameplay where you can put like rockets or parachutes on things so that like say we drove a load of cars out the back of a plane and then we have parachutes on the cars, things like that. I just love to see a bit more, because it's ultimately a playground. It's like the ultimate playpen, that game, really, isn't it? Like you play the story once, but then you end up just going like, let's do silly, crazy things, and leaning into those is I think what I'd like to see.
That's why you're wearing that T-shirt, right?
Yeah, more stunts, more stunts, and of course they have the ramps and things.
Well. Didn't do anything.
No, exactly.
Like, why would they? It was just a static feature.
Yeah,
things like that.
Could
be good.
I really hope that they lean into the whole thing that took off, like from the 5M servers of the roleplay servers, and like integrating a bunch of features which allow people to have like custom servers with like proper economy and things like that, but tailored to individual servers.
To a role as well.
Yeah, and cool. Just having features to allow people to turn things on and off, host a little server. I don't think it's going to be that, though. I think it's going to be a big global Rockstar-owned thing.
Yeah, I think because if they were going to go down that route, they'd do a Roblox and create more of a sandbox than they would their own vision, I think.
But it is a sandbox, I guess.
Yeah.
It's just a case of
it's kind of a walled garden in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
They did have the modded GTA servers that people did a lot of stuff with, but they had to use the in-game systems a lot more than they probably wanted to. I think. Like, it's not. I don't think GTA is particularly modder friendly, is it? Like, they just work out how to do it.
Yeah. I was impressed when we could just shoot out tires.
Yeah.
And then you actually see it go down. It's like, oh wow, that's a cool feature.
Putting out fire with a fire truck.
The detail is amazing.
Yeah.
Like, that's what's good in Red Dead Redemption 2 as well. Like, you shoot their leg and they start like hobbling and things like that, or they get like snake bites and they will die of poisoning eventually. And it's amazing, like the granular detail. One thing I really want, which I think they're gonna ditch, is the Rockstar editor. I really hope that comes back.
They're not gonna. Why would they ditch that?
Because it's like, it's a thing to work on. Like, how much does it really benefit?
Yeah.
GTA 5.
I don't know, if it makes more content. If it's a.
But it didn't really explode much like
it's selling the game.
Source Engine did.
Yeah. There's just not as much machinima as either.
Yeah.
People aren't making as much machinima. Like, we tried our best with Stunt Lads, and look how much effort that took.
I think people still probably use it though, but I don't know. Yeah.
But like Trot says, why would they prioritize that if it doesn't make them money? If it doesn't become a marketing tool, like
unless it's easier to use.
Yeah.
It's like you've just done a sequence we've done. I mean, look at your phone now. It'll just compile videos and stuff of a certain period. It is a edited video.
Well, there is allegedly a whole social media thing in the game where you get constant updates and things of stuff going on in the world, maybe from online as well, from other people.
I guess what's
so
changed
I'm wondering if you can record
2013?
your own thing.
Since it released in 2013, what's changed drastically that you think should?
Well, look
be
at
in
the
game
phone first of all.
Yeah,
it's like that is kind of an indication of like where the technology was at the time. There was really no social media of sort. I mean, there was like Twitter and stuff.
Facebook existed.
Facebook.
But yeah, I mean, obviously the phone feature in the actual game was quite a major feature. Like you flip through and go on rudimentary websites. Yeah. It's still quite simple, but if that's a main part of it, that could be interesting.
It's just the fact that GTA 5 and all the GTA franchises are like big parodies, much like South Park does, of the current state of affairs. Now that the current state of affairs is a fucking joke, does that make GTA...
It needs to be super realistic.
Yeah.
They
like, what does GTA 6 do to parody what's going on in the real world when the real world is a fucking joke right now?
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy, right? That's what's changed since 2013.
True.
A lot of stuff that's like in these games that's like, that will never happen, so let's make a joke out of it, has become real. Quite depressing, really.
It is quite depressing.
I find it quite invigorating.
But
hell.
I happen to like this ride.
Okay, well, good.
Whee!
Someone has to.
Someone has to.
Well, anyway, on that note,
that's been a GTA focused episode.
Yeah.
And losing your discs. Sorry about that. Nothing
Sorry.
to do with us.
Yeah, you'll have to download GTA 6.
Yeah.
Not offered.
Well, I wanted to borrow it from a mate, and now you can't.
Well, you can just go to their house and play it on their console, I guess.
Sit in their bed.
Yeah.
Lie in their bed under their covers, playing their game.
Yeah.
That's it.
Wearing their clothes.
Yeah.
That is an option.
Gone are the days of 4-player multi-taps. Not that you would on GTA. That's ridiculous. What a ridiculous
that's just
suggestion.
like a ripple in an ocean of change, though, isn't it? Like the multi-tap begets social closeness. We don't have as much of that apparently anymore.
Oh, the
kids
Nintendo
are
Switch is working
on Snapchat.
on it. I think Nintendo Switch is doing it for kids.
Yeah.
At least, so.
Kids and adults.
I see a lot of them like together in social spaces playing it though. It's like if that were to exist,
probably a good
you think
thing. I
like
don't know
an
why
airport. Like
no, I see them all the time. They're in like balaclavas and on bikes.
Yeah. They're so desperate they're grabbing other people's phones for it.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to play on that game. That's why you hear them yelling.
And
was that Candy Crush? They grab it and they never give it back.
They're having loads of fun. It seems.
Apparently, there's some snatching happening in Bristol.
There is.
There's lots of snatching.
I've seen one of those bikes literally just trawling up and down like Modern Warfare.
Yeah, but are they snatching phones?
Well, I haven't seen them actually snatching, but
someone stole a motorbike.
Balaclava in 26-degree weather is insane.
It was on the Bristol subreddit. So a group of people in like balaclavas stole someone's motorbike with them on it.
Yeah, I did see that one.
Yeah. Fucking hell. With them on it, a motorbike.
Yeah.
That's wild. What, they were still driving it.
That's and then the funny thing is, the person took the keys out and walked away, and then they wheeled it all the way to a local park. It away. Yeah.
It's crazy. The times we live in.
It's real life GTA out there, guys.
Bristol still feels pretty safe though. I will say.
Yeah, it's like most cities, right? You're going to get crazy crime.
I think some cities have it a lot worse. Like, you know,
Don't have an opioid
London's
crisis.
phone snatching got really bad at one point. Like, but I haven't seen it happen yet.
Yeah, wow.
But apparently it does happen occasionally.
Everyone wants that hardware now, though.
Yeah, as soon as we stop the boats, it'll all stop, right?
It's a different topic for a different day.
We could stop. We could put all the people that are snatching phones in the hotels.
Yeah. And the most primary issues in this country will be stopped once we stop those boats.
That's it. All the
That's
other problems
how we should end the episode.
Mysteriously go away.
Right.
Our problems then get into said boats and row away into the sunset.
Exactly. It's a trade-off. We send our worries in boats back.
France says to accept those boats legally. Take our worries. Come on.
Just come on. But nothing's working.
Have you all been pooing down the Channel Tunnel?
Take it away.
You're literally sending them to hell because France is in a massive heat wave right now, and everyone's.
They still, yeah. The he's coming back.
France might win the World Cup.
Although I think it's less than 30 still.
Yeah, it's under. It looks like it's dropping as well. Actually, it started at 30, now it's down to 27.
Sick.
I think France will win the World Cup football. By the way.
All right.
That's
prediction.
Okay. Oh, here we go. Some football talk.
I think Dr. Congo.
Ludicrous display last night.
It was
ludicrous though. It was literally ridiculous.
We are not winning the World Cup, are we? No. We literally just got a couple of chances and
it's fumblers. It's just like, oh well, we did get in. Okay, fucking hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, silly. But against Mexico next, 1 a.m. Who's staying up for that?
Not me.
Mexico at home as well. The Mexican fans went round to the fans. The football, one of the other football teams that were staying in Mexico, and then kept them up all night. Made them play worse the next day.
I don't think they would have been kept up all night because you've fucking noise cancelling technology exists and earplugs, and it's just like that's. If you saw a family member that stood outside a hotel yelling and jeering, so that he's like, yeah, we should make sure they don't get good sleep. Would you be proud of that? Would you be like, come on, what are you doing? Get the fuck away from that building.
At any point, if you ever see me yelling outside a hotel at anything, I've gone wrong.
It's never a good look.
Check in with yourself. I'm yelling outside a hotel.
Yeah.
Why am I doing that?
Just have a little, just find a reflective surface and have a little look. And just be like, what am I doing?
Who am I?
What the fuck am I doing?
What's happened?
Go home. Idiot.
Speaking of, we're going to stop here. Thank you for listening to us today. Again, huge thanks to our Patreon supporters for allowing us to continue doing this, because we certainly don't have sponsorships.
That's right.
Also, if you'd like to send a finger in so we stop doing crazy improvs, please send it to hatchat@hat-films.com.
That's right.
And you can link up all your stuff to our Discord, hang out with other people there, and get access to all our membership content if you do become a Patreon supporter. And that's it.
We're not back next week. We're going to be in a field for the second event of Menier's Fate.
That's right. You can get your tickets now. Yes, tickets are available. Please come along. It's going to be a great time.
It's going to be warm. It's going to be nice.
It's going to be a nice time. Very pleasant in the day, and then about dropping down 14, to a nice bearable temperature in the evening.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Perfect for the evening. The evening's going to be lovely. They're going to be the highlight. It's going to be balmy.
Yeah.
Not too hot.
Campfires.
Yeah.
Campfires and massive orgies. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, the part we don't advertise is the massive orgies.
That's true. We can't though.
Can't film those.
Thank you for listening. We're now going to do an improv outro now, so enjoy that, and we'll see you next time we do this.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Thanks for listening to our podcast. Yeah, it was Hatch, but now it's done. You listened to a whole one. Well done.
Dun 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 dun.